Warlock Holmes, My Grave Ritual by G.S. Denning, narrated by Robert Garson.
The Adventure of the Navel Starer. Dear reader, I believed I promised you an apocalypse, did I not? Yes, I recall it distinctly. 2 volumes ago, I began this narrative to describe the events of humanity's ruin. And don't think I've forgotten. Yet the fact remains that our downfall was a long, quiet process. A carefully crafted masterpiece of betrayal by a criminal mind beyond compare, James Moriarty. This volume does not contain the final strokes he dealt to our reality, but rather the first ones following his long absence. Though it would take Holmes and me some time to realize he had returned, I shall commence this tale on the very morning he first brought adventure to our door. An utterly wretched morning, if I'm honest. In fact, it had been a pretty rotten month and a half since the Battle of Baskerville Hall. Though that adventure ended in victory, my good friend Warlock Holmes had suffered sufficient injuries to knock out 8 or 9 battle elephants. By mid-December, the danger to his life had passed, yet a new danger soon emerged. He was bored. As less than 2 months had passed since he'd been impaled through both legs by 6-foot wooden spikes, Holmes found himself feeling less than nimble. Being confined to bed rest is trying for any man, but Holmes had a particular distaste for inaction. He also had a notable ability to cause trouble with only the power of his will. Recalling the permanent damage he'd wrought to the fabric of reality the last time he'd been incapacitated, see Silver Blaze Murder Horse, I felt it was nothing less than my duty to mankind to ensure that Holmes remained occupied. But how to fill the time? His hundreds of books were no distraction. He'd read them over and over. He'd gained some satisfaction honking away with his concertina and singing boisterous songs, yet this pursuit could not distract him for more than 2 or 3 hours of the day, much to the relief of the neighbours, I should think. He loved to doodle. At first I despaired of it, for he tended to scrawl all over his walls, his blanket, his books, and whatever else came within reach. His drawings were simple outlines. Crowns and coins, swords and hearts decked every surface he could reach. He liked to draw the same stick figure family over and over, 2 parents holding a celebrating child on their shoulders.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?